Hello again, soundtrack music friends. Today we are going to the dark, mysterious world of The Witcher. One of the best video games in this genre, and my lord, the music is simply incredible. Composed by, and apologize for my pronunciation, Marcin Przybylovich, Mikołaj Stroinski, and the folk metal band Percival from Poland. So turn on your Witcher senses and let's do this. Slavic vibe straight from the start. I love it. Great riff here on the strummed strings. That low drone voice, so menacing. Building intensity with the drums coming in here and there. Still repeating that awesome riff. Oh, that female vocal. Crazy cool. Oh, triplets. I love triplets. Nice background whisper vocals here. Mysterious. Those screaming female vocals and this lilting melodic riff on the female vocals. Listen to the strings. A bit more Middle Eastern vibes in the riff there. Repeating this amazing riff. Very drony, with these epic toms in the background. Triplets again. Lots of triplets here. Drum strings. This riff driving the entire track. And a sudden end there with no real resolution makes it even more menacing. Wow, there's so much to cover in this amazing, awesome track. First, there's lots of cool folk instruments going on here. So the main instrument is this Turkish zaz, played by Percival with this folk metal vibe. There's also this old bowed string instrument, which I think is a guduk. Now, what about the harmonies, chords and melodies? Well, the entire track is basically droning on in low D. And there's lots of chromatic intervals adding tension, so half steps like this and flat ninths. So the main harmony is basically D minor, or more specific D power chord, but with this added flat fifth in the riff on the zaz. So we have this like right? Sounds so... Oh, I love that riff. And the tension goes on even in the main vocals. So you have a very cool harmony here, which is D, E flat, F sharp, and G. So, and now if I only play those notes, you hear a bit of a Middle Eastern vibe. So the entire track is like a hybrid mix between this overall sound, which feels more Slavic, which I love, but I also love Middle Eastern scales, and this, you get a bit of a Middle Eastern vibe there. So the main vocals does this like something like that, which it adds to the tension on top of the sass strumming riff there. And overall, there's great use of these repeated riffs, not only on the sass, you have the low drone and a lot of repetition droning on this low D, which adds, space for all the other instruments and vocals to go crazy and all over the place, adding tension and a lot of energy, focusing on the rhythms. So you have the rhythm in the riff, in the vocals, which uses a lot of triplets. A lot of going back and forth between those triplets adds such a cool groove in the energy. And you hear the drums does not only go on like a standard drum kit, dum dum ta dum dum. It's go da dum dum dum. Adding those fillers that really brings the energy level up on certain occasions in the track. And the accents and, rolling into new bars in the composition really adds a lot. Really take a listen to the backing drums. Lots of toms, low epic toms. Like that. And overall that and the strumming metal strings, and the sass is also tuned in, I think, fifths, like tuned in power chords, because you can see that he actually cut the middle strings. So he may basically hacked his sass, Turkish sass instrument, to make it even more heavy metal. So it feels like dark heavy metal tension, but in medieval times. That is the Silver for Monsters and basically entire Witcher soundtrack vibe. In fact, this music has had such a great effect on me personally that it really made me want to learn how to play a huge amount of instruments from all over the world. And I did, as you can see, if you check back there, I have a bouzouki, I have this tagel harpa, I have lots of folk flutes, bansuri, and this bowed cello type guduk hybrid instrument. I wanted to become a bard, playing old folk music fantasy style, from light to darkness. But now I want to hear your thoughts about the Witcher soundtrack and this specific track. So please write a nice comment below, and I will see you in the next video, my friends.